Hello, bienvenue, welcome back. It's been a while. I did not mean for it to go this long, but honestly, I've been playing catch-up since moving, and then some, because honestly, I only just started Stranger Things, which is going to be another video entirely. But that doesn't mean I haven't gone back to some of my favorite comforts, which is actually saying something considering what I'm going to talk about today only finished at the beginning of this year. And it already tops my list as one of the best things to have come out in the last decade. So let's talk about Not Me. Not Me is a young adult disestablishment narrative and political commentary TV drama that was put out by GMM-TV in Thailand. It's directed by award-winning queer director Nuchi, and it stars one of my favorite actors. It follows the character of White, a future diplomat, who is returning to Thailand after living abroad in Russia, and he discovers that his twin brother is in a coma after being beaten nearly to death. Not sure who he can trust, he takes his brother's place in his gang to figure out who tried to kill his brother, while suspecting that one of the twins' friends was the one that betrayed him. But White gets sucked into a world of vigilante activism that he never knew existed, and his point of views shift as he questions everything that he was raised to be. It's a thrilling story of mystery, intrigue, and suspense. But for those of you who are not familiar with Thailand and its current political climate, it's tense, and for many reasons. For one thing, it's illegal to criticize the royal family. Freedom of speech? Not really a thing. Activists and protesters are faced with the threat of being jailed and police brutality for standing up and speaking out about the government and corruption. Some have even disappeared, taken from their homes and never seen again. So when I say that GMM-TV had a lot of balls making Not Me, you have to understand the depth of my pride. But Not Me doesn't only touch on the ongoing political discord, but it weaves together heavy themes and concepts into a compelling narrative, with fast-paced action and thrilling twists. Throw in a bit of a slow burn romance and gorgeous cinematography, and you've got a beautiful portrait of the Thai struggle for equality and social change. It's a bold, intelligent drama for justice, freedom, and human rights. Now, you'll remember that I said Not Me was headed by an award-winning queer director? Yeah, this is a queer show. But honestly, I don't think I can qualify this as the BL genre. It's the BL that isn't BL because it's just a damn good drama. Not Me is atypical of the genre, simply because BL as a genre tends to use the relationship as the driving force behind the plot, with exaggerated soapy tropes and cute fluff. So can Not Me be categorized as BL? In my opinion, no. Sure, we have a same-sex couple that falls in love, and we have queer characters that aren't played for comedy. But the primary focus of the series is the characters' dark and gritty social vigilantism, compounded with a poignant dialogue, which made the love story feel all that more real and natural because it didn't drive the narrative. It wasn't contrived. For me, the clear lack of homophobia wasn't just a highlight, but also an essential aspect of the story, because it signifies a turning point in Thai culture, one where the people are demanding change. Same-sex marriage is still illegal in Thailand, but there has been a huge movement to legalize it, because it's what the people want. But it keeps getting struck down in Parliament, and currently there are 2 bills that are being voted on. And people are starting to be a little more hopeful because this is what they want. It's about inequality in all facets, including disabilities and the working class. Honestly, Thailand just doesn't have the infrastructure and social support system for people with disabilities. I know not everyone is going to agree with me, but I feel like Not Me struck a very delicate balance, one where it really drove its points home without feeling like it was trying to shove message down our throats. Which is a tough line to toe, especially since it remained engaging from beginning to end. And it managed to make you question everything that you know and who you trust. For a Thai production, this is top tier. It's staged beautifully. It has a killer soundtrack and kick-ass production value. The pacing is almost perfect and purposeful. Pushing back against the typical problematic elements BL is characterized by, like consent or heteronormatives being thrust on same-sex couples. But again, I don't know if Not Me really qualifies as a BL. I will say that the show should have closed on the final black and white scene. The twins were finally coming together and reaching an understanding. But the final moment between Sean and White was for the fans. Honestly, the chemistry between Off and Gunn on screen was unreal. I have never seen either of them like this before, and I think it speaks volumes to the level of love and trust in their relationship off screen. And it's a beautiful thing to have watched evolved, because there is definitely a huge difference between their first project and now.
การปลดปล่อยสิ่งที่ปิดบังมันไว้ออกไปเท่ากับผมได้ปลดปล่อยความรู้สึกผิดในใจที่มีต่อเขาออกไปเช่นกัน
Beyond that, Gunn blew everybody away. This man played two characters with subtle nuances, expressions, and body language that never once had you questioning which twin you were seeing on screen. The difference was palpable, from the slope of his shoulders to the slight narrowness of his eyes. Gunn firmly reminded me why he is one of my favorite actors. I mean, don't let his cute, petite stature fool you. This man is a force to be reckoned with. And Off brought his A-game. This series brought out a whole new side of him that we have never seen before. This isn't his usual goofball role where he'll do anything for a laugh. I can say without a doubt that this is his best work to date. I'm so incredibly proud of his performance. He brought his acting to a whole new level that we have never seen before, and I am honestly excited to see where he goes from here. Now, I wouldn't exactly qualify Not Me as a happy ending. I mean, it is, but it's more of a hopeful ending. Nothing is resolved, because we still have work to do. We have to keep fighting for rights and equality. The closing events of Not Me is based on real-life events in Thailand. The sad truth is, the public's demands are still ignored, and activists are silenced every day. They face harsh punishments and decades behind bars, or disappear altogether. So the rescue scene isn't all that far off from the times that protesters have mobilized and stopped police vehicles in the streets. The original ending wasn't a happy one, but morale in Thailand has been so low lately that the director wanted to inspire hope and idealism again. And I agree with the change. Guys, go watch Not Me. It's free to stream on GMM TV's YouTube channel, and I honestly think that we should campaign to have a major streaming service pick this up, because I want to see this series succeed. I want this to be a roadmap for future projects. We're beginning to see a trend of more adult stories and dynamic characters and themes. Not Me, it transcends the BL genre, and it's going to change the industry. I'm excited for the revolution.